London's talk radio station LBC is celebrating its 40th birthday today. The London Broadcasting Company, as it was originally known, went on air on October the 8th, 1973 and reshaped the industry as the UK's first commercial radio station. Today, some of the names who were there at the start return to reflect on how it all began. Simon Harris reports.
It's 8 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Douglas Cameron.
Douglas Cameron, the voice of LBC, back behind the microphone. The former newsreader, almost 80 years old now, was lured out of retirement for the station's 40th birthday.
One of the first slogans that LBC had at the very start in October 73 was, "You've never heard anything like it." And a lot of people said, "My God, you haven't, because it's awful." And it had a lot of teething problems.
October the 8th, 1973, and commercial radio has arrived.
This is London Broadcasting, the news and information voice of independent radio.
At first, LBC struggled to attract listeners and advertisers. The first presenter quit after 6 months.
My name's David Jessel. This is The Morning Show.
He remembers all too well the troubled early days.
Reporters were sent out with little cassette tape recorders to do interviews. They'd have to come back and then transfer that to quarter-inch tape to do the editing, and then they'd have to transfer those edited tapes onto cartridge to be played. I mean, first with the news, it was, we were lucky if we were first that week with the news.
He joins me in the studio now. I don't think
in 2013, listeners to local radio in London are spoilt for choice. The capital boasts around 20 licensed commercial stations, but 40 years ago there was just the BBC.
Back here in Thames the other day is on the Bakerloo line.
A week after LBC went on air, Britain got its second independent station with the launch of Capital. And for many years, the two radio rivals dominated the commercial airwaves in London.
Norman Tebbit will certainly be in my cabinet.
Long before anyone used the word interactive, LBC was inviting listeners to take part in its programmes. It pioneered the phone-in on British radio.
the phone-in works because you just don't know what's coming. You don't know if the call is going to be brilliant, the caller might sob, the caller might make everybody laugh, it might be the best comedy you've ever heard, it might be absolute tragedy. You just don't know. It's turning a page, you don't know what's there.
LBC News Talk.
Over the years, LBC has changed owners and changed names.
This is LBC 1152.
For 2 years in the 1990s, the LBC brand disappeared altogether.
With Simon Bates on LBC News Talk.
Star name presenters have come and gone.
Lara, it's a beautiful tribute and I thank you very much.
40 years after its troubled birth, LBC now attracts more than 1 million listeners a week. Simon Harris, ITV News, Leicester Square.
The ITV News